Hi, I'm Phil Ollie and welcome to today's Daily Phil live stream video to help you get set for a great day ahead. And today I'm talking about setbacks and how to overcome them. If you've ever had a setback, and I'm sure you probably have, most people have, something that's really knocked you flat at the time, then I'm sure you'll get what we're about to talk about. You see, it's often not the setback itself that creates the biggest problem, but the impact that the setback has beyond the setback itself. It can really knock you off your stride and put you out of action if you're not careful. You can end up wallowing in it even. It ends up taking way too long to overcome because it impacts so many other things. You can lose your confidence, and we find ourselves, when we've had a setback, procrastinating further, doubting our decision-making abilities, or just plain doubting ourselves. It can take a long time to recover, and sometimes way too long, and it can generally flatten you far more than it might have done. And the key to this is to handle the setback and get back on track to your overriding goals as soon as possible. So here are the 4 steps to take, and I spend a lot of time with clients helping them overcome setbacks, and not just clients, for myself as well. I've learned how to do this, and these are the 4 steps, the template really, to get back on track. The first step is to rebuild yourself. Take time out to rebuild yourself. Count your blessings, strengthen yourself. Now, that can be, depending on the setback and depending on yourself, it can be only 20 minutes. You might just need 20 minutes to take a breather, but it could be much longer than that. You see, self-care is vitally important at this stage, but be careful. It's self-care, not self-pity. We don't want to get into that sort of blaming and whining and feeling sorry for ourselves mode. There is a point at which you may find you've reached that, but the important thing there is to strengthen yourself, not wallow. The second step is to refresh your vision. Refresh your vision of the big goal. Look long term again. Focus on your overall long term goals and make the vision that you have of the compelling future you want bigger and brighter and bolder and even more compelling and even more exciting. And don't forget that that's all attached to your reason. You have to find the reason that those are your goals. Step 3 is to plan your strategy or replan your strategy, because the circumstances have changed. You've got to reconfigure the route to your goal from your new position. Because circumstances have changed, you need to just re-establish your plan of how you're now going to get to the goal that you still hold. Now, it may well be, although this is uncommon, it may well be that your overriding goal has changed. It's simply not possible. But actually, more often than not, it's simply that you've got to refresh the route or replan the route. Step 4 is to simplify the actions that you need to take on a consistent and regular basis that will get you to your goal, and write them down. And then take action on the simplified steps to get there, just focusing on those initial small steps, no matter how small those are, because the sooner you can get going again and get the momentum back, the sooner you'll regain your belief in the goal. Always remember that so many people have had setbacks. Everyone's had setbacks. You remember the Beatles were turned down by many record companies, or at least 4 major respected recording company studios turned down the band after their auditions. J.K. Rowling was rejected by at least 4 publishers before finding success with her Harry Potter books. And it's reputed that Walt Disney was turned down by something like 107 banks for a loan to set up the Disney Corporation. You see, if you were watching a film and it began with the good guys winning, it wouldn't really be much of a story, would it? You're the good guys. The good guys have to start off in difficulties, under stress, or overcoming a setback, or in dire straits, so that we can all enjoy the comeback, the journey that they take to victory. And that's the nature of goals. They're only goals because they require you to overcome the challenge. No challenge, no goal, no success. No setbacks, no goal, no success. It was Abraham Lincoln who said, always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. Let me say that again. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. Setbacks are simply a way of testing your resolution to succeed. Overcome them. Have a great day today. I'll speak to you again tomorrow.